Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATR's War, Bedlam Media's premier wrestling podcast covering AEW to WWE. I'm Sidney SLB, future governor of NXT, and host of ATR's War and ATR Rising Sun. And alongside me today is the third man, the man in black, the main recipient, the beneficiary of the Clone Ethan 2026 campaign, my co-host from ATR Rising Sun, current Bedlam Media champion, Ethan.
ATR Galaxy, acknowledge me. I'm doing the wrong rain schedule. Yes, but I'm back. I've been busy. It's just March is crazy with so much wrestling and personal life stuff. But I can make it on. I swear I try to make it on, but sometimes life just gets in the way.
Yeah, that's how it is. I feel
I was sick 1 week, so I didn't want to. My voice was hurting, so I'm like, I shouldn't risk it.
There's an old episode. I'd have to find it where Scott and I were like hacking up lungs. It was the middle of winter. And we're like the whole episode.
It was a cough off.
It was pretty much cough off. So Scott and John are on assignment, so they will not be joining us today. Guys, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to be touching on Revolution. We're going to actually, because we haven't done Rising Sun in a while, we're going to be covering a little bit of New Japan. But guys, before we do that, next week, our monthly live show, the 26th, I believe. Am I putting that date out right?
Yeah, that's next Thursday. Yeah,
26. But guys, live show, we have a lot going on there. We're gonna do probably our Bedlam in the Bank. That was not English. Do some more card pack openings. But that's not it, folks. Because the following week, what did I just say? We are recording 198 right now. The following week, in 2 weeks, will be episode 200. That also will be live. A lot of live things going on. And of course, we are about a month away from WrestleMania. We will also be doing our pre-show live as well. So 3 live shows from Above the Ring in the next month.
Holy shit.
And I know Ethan is getting into that crazy time period where every wrestling promotion on the planet has their big WrestleMania thing going on.
I'm glad you brought that up. Did you see, how GCW does the collective, like with like GCW and stuff?
Yeah.
So I guess Mojo Rawley's company is doing like almost something similar. It's like the Palm Fest or whatever. It's like House of Glory and all that.
Yes, I did see that.
So if you don't hear from me for that whole week, you know why.
You might have fallen off the rail.
That is literally my busiest week. WrestleMania week is always crazy.
It's funny. I'm looking here. We got a lot of crazy things going on, and I'm looking at the TikTok because that's usually how I figure out when I'm recording or what we're talking about. I haven't recorded really a short outside of the TNA WBD deal in with the Eurosport India. I feel like it's been a slow week. But we got things to talk about. Do you want to start with Revolution or do you want to start with New Japan?
Let's do Revolution first. We'll get the AEW and then let's be honest, I think a chunk of this episode is going to be New Japan anyway, so it's ATR is War Rising Sun. That was kind of horrible, but with the real stuff going on.
It is a combo episode. Guys, this, I'll be honest with you, it's been crazy, so I'm still watching it. Revolution, and again, you can, depending on how you feel, I think the AEW product's kind of been, it's not like where it was in 21, but it's slowly making its way up. There are certain things that really attract, like obviously Swerving Kenny or Hangman and MJF. So far, deep into this card, not deep in this card, if I'm being honest with you. The show was pretty good, but Ethan, what did you think?
Best pay-per-view of the year so far. Overall, I'll give my over right now. I give it 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I have 6 Ethan picks.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just go into the results, and you can give the picks, Ethan.
Perfect. And also, I forgot to write down my Ethan picks of the week, but basically, I'll spread them out throughout the episode. So, like the old way before I start doing the week. So the pre-show, Boom and Doom, God, defeat the entropy at 7 minutes 21 seconds. I could care less about this match. 1 out of 10. And by the way, Big Justice has one of the shittiest spears I've seen in my life, besides Jey Uso. Will Nightingale defeating Lena Cross for retaining the TBS title in 10 minutes 58 seconds. 6 out of 10. So both of these were doing double duty, which I'll get to that in a second. And for the national title on black 21-minute blackjack bout. This is all three of these are on the pre-show, by the way. Jack Perry wins last eliminating the champion Ricochet 22 minutes and 55 seconds. 5 out of 10. This should have just been a 1-on-1 match, honestly. This does not need to be a battle royal. And also, I forgot my train of thought. God damn it. So we'll see. Actually, that battle royal went into the main show too. So technically, it's a pre-show / main show, but it's technically on pre-show. So I'm just gonna count it as that. First Ethan pick for the world tag titles. FTR retains over Young Bucks 19 and 21 seconds. 8 out of 10. Tony Storm from Rhea Shafir now is 46 seconds. 6 out of 10. Rhea Shafir has been really impressive lately, and Ronda Rousey did come out after this match. We don't know why, but we'll save that discussion for Rousey next week because I want John's thoughts, honestly. Kano timeline, no time limit. John Moxley can also catch it 23 minutes and 32 seconds. Ethan Pick, 9 out of 10. I like this match a little better than their Grand Slam match was good, but this one was a lot better. I like to catch it is the New Japan Television Champion, by the way. He won that back in beginning USA. That's also an Ethan Pick. Scott said that a couple weeks ago, so thanks, Scott. Women's tag titles, Divine Dominion, Lee Cross, Megan Bayne. I actually like that name, not gonna lie. I do feel bad for Penelope Ford, though. She would have had if she didn't get injured, so I do feel bad for her in that sense. But defeating the Babes around 5 minutes. Yes, this went 5 minutes, which honestly that's okay because they wrestled on the show and also they attacked well after the match. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Swerve Strickland Hurricane 14 minutes 19 seconds. Ethan Pick 8 out of 10. Women's 1 2 out of 3 false match. Check with Chris Taylor at 17 minutes 9 seconds with the score of 2-1, which I called in my predictions. 7 out of 10. Trio styles, Jet Speed and Mystico defeating the champions Don Callis family. International champion Kazuchika Okada. Is it sad to him that I forgot he was still the international champion? Did you forget too?
Yeah, there's a lot of belts out there right now.
I felt bad for Mark Davis. He won the title and then he lost it like 5 days later. How dare you treat IEG open?
I don't.
Boo. By the way, I'm glad they stopped doing the double title thing in a way. I mean, I like O'Connor and Fletcher, but they didn't really need the trio titles, to be honest with you. But anyway, 17 minutes 21 seconds, 8 out of 10. And by the way, Mystico is all elite, so he's got a dual contract. Andre O'Neill defeating Ring of World Champion Video, 20 minutes 55 seconds. Ethan Pick, this is a 10 out of 10. This was my match of the show. Tornado 6-minute 10 match. Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and Rod Strong defeating the Dogs. Yes, that is the New Japan group War Dogs, but since New Japan trademark War Dogs, they gotta just go by the Dogs. Of Gabe Kidd, Clark House, Dave Finlay at 12 minutes and 23 seconds. 6 out of 10. This honestly did not need to be on the show, honestly. This could have been Dynamite or Collision. In the main for the World Title Texas Death Match, MJF retains over Heyman and Adam Page. Sam, guess how long this match went? Just take a guess.
35 minutes.
You were close. 46 minutes and 18 seconds. This did not need to go 40. This was the need to pick by 9 out of 10, but this did not need to go 46 minutes. This could have. I would have shaved like 15 to 20 minutes at the most against the world title, but this match did not need to go almost 50 minutes. And since him and Page lost, he can no longer challenge for the AEW World Title, which I'm going to call bullshit. I think he's just going to win the Casino Gauntlet. That's how he gets his loop around.
Oh, it's interesting. I was thinking that. Well, I can't challenge for it, but I did win the opportunity.
Well, because I guess Tony Khan, the media scrum, said that he had a verbal agreement, so technically he can say it was only verbal. They'll pen the paper. A gentleman's deal. So there's you can make your way. And by the way, the Trails title, the reason why I said Don Callis family because I thought Kevin Knight was going to turn on Mike Bailey because Swerve said he needs some killer instant, and I think him and Swerve be a good tag team.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked, although I didn't want MJF to lose the belt.
No.
I don't think they need to be doing this whole high stakes. We're just never going to challenge for the belt ever, ever, ever again. Like stipulation.
The only difference is when Cody lost it, there was no Casino Gala at the time. So,
Mm-hmm.
And also, by the way, he even admitted that was a stupid stipulation. By the way,
like usually you'd be like, "Hey, I can't challenge it for as long as you're champion." That's all you need. Now you have to like Cody literally, and not to like crap on the dude, but like because of that, he would have to go back. Like he can go back to AEW and pull the technically that was when I was with the company the first time, and now I can come back and do it now because I wasn't with the company for a little bit. It's just dumb. Like if you're going to retire, you're going to retire. Do that. But don't go, I'll never challenge for the belt again. All right. Yeah, all right. That's borderline WWE ruthless aggression, I'm not going to do that, but there's a reason why I'm going to be able to do that in like 3 weeks.
Yep. And there was also a lot of returns, by the way. Cope and Christian came back at the end of the tag title match. Also, Ronda Rousey debut. Osprey came after the Continental title match. Omega came after the Swerve Brody King match, and I think that was it. Oh, by MJF paid tribute Terry Funk, by the way, with his gear. And also, I will say he had the best Texas Death match ever in AEW. The best
I know you said that on Dynamite.
The best Iron Man match, and the best dog collar. And then he says he's going to Disney World. I'm like, bro, you're in California. That's Disneyland.
Yeah, you can travel. He has money.
I know. But I really good job. Did you watch Dynamite yet?
I did.
It was terrible. I did not like that episode.
I did enjoy the opening match.
That's my match. That one and the Mike Bailey, Mark Davis. That's my only two positives from this show.
Well, Mike Bailey, to me, he's pushing that can do no wrong kind of. Like if he's in a match, I'm gonna enjoy what he's doing.
But Mark Davis, he's wrestling Manasseh Tanaka at the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Show.
Huh.
What you want to press a random button? There you go.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. Like I did like Will coming back. I'll tell you, maybe I'm just getting old or something, but this whole we're gonna go 15 minutes past the hour for the show. I'm just like, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Revolution went 5.5 hours. I'm like, this is why I don't watch them live.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. Like, I went to go watch it, and it was like 5.5 with pre-show, and I was like,
nope. It wasn't over until 12:30 in the morning, so 1:30 a.m. my time. I'm like, this is why I don't watch them live
on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know what has happened. I don't know. Like, we need to go back. Tony, you need to go back to what you were doing. I don't care if it's an hour or two earlier. You start. Pre-shows are shorter. I don't care what it is. This is like out. This is insane. Vince didn't. We didn't like it.
Like on this show, like Revolution. Honestly, if I had to choose something, I would go with the 26-man tag. That could have been on Dynamite or whatever. The Battle Royal really could have been Dynamite, honestly.
That's another thing that it's one of the things that they do that bugs me a little bit. Didn't they do this on the last pay-per-view too?
There was a couple they bled into the main show, yeah.
Yeah, where it's like in the middle of the match and then it goes away and then fireworks, welcome to Revolution while the match is still going on. You're like, dude, like that don't flow.
I didn't mind it the very first time, and then after that it's like, all right, you're ruining it already. Like, stop. By the way, sorry, Sam. Collision is a 2-parter this week because it's a slam dunk show. Because I think it's after the NCAA tournament. I think.
Yep.
On the Saturday portion, there's Ethan Pick already. It's Kyle Fletcher and Robbie Eagles for the TNT title.
Oh, I saw that. I was so excited.
They had a great match there a couple years ago. Oi, oi, oi. That one I'm pretty excited for. So, but just keep it on.
Yeah. So yeah, Revolution was good. We had Dynasty already. And this is interesting that AEW, we haven't had a pay-per-view since last year, right?
World's End, yeah.
World's End. And then you give it 2 months. I kind of like that little break.
Me too. It was 3.
Um,
Yeah, it was 3. I was like, oh yeah, it's 3 months. Shit.
because if we look at, we'll look at the pay per view schedule. Dynasty's coming up. Double or Nothing's in May.
Nothing in June yet. Oh, Forbidden Doors in there somewhere.
Forbidden Door somewhere in there. July. Hold on. What was last year? July was All In. All right. So, Wrestling Dynasty. That was what happened last year at the Tokyo Dome. Revolution Dynasty, Double or Nothing, All In. All In's in August, so you might skip July, which is fine.
Yeah, because all in was in. Remember they switched All In and Forbidden Door.
Yeah, so Forbidden Door is like June, July.
Yep.
All Out is usually September.
Yeah.
And then Wrestle Dream, Full Gear, World's End. I'm cool with that. Just keep that. Give me some space. Give me breathing room.
January, February is okay with. Yeah, that's what I lost my train of thought there, but yeah, that couple months it was actually kind of nice. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
But I would say if you miss a show, I recommend watching. Honestly.
So far, I'm enjoying. I got to go back and finish it. But yeah, and I got to go back and watch Collision. Collision's on the weekends. I never get to it because I'm always doing something.
That Collision, like the one before Full Gear, couple picks for either Sam, Kevin Knight, El Clone. That's an honorable mention, and Andre from Massacre to Raw. That's an Ethan pick. That one you need to watch.
All right. So AEW is in the cards. What do we say? Dynasty, April 12th. So actually, that'll fall in line around the week before Mania, week after Easter.
Yeah, and that's a non-pick show, by the way. So,
So we're gonna hop over because we haven't done this in a while. We're gonna talk about some New Japan stuff. So as of right now, I haven't watched. It's been crazy. I need to still go back and at least watch New Beginning. Currently, as of right now, we got the New Japan going on till this Saturday, and then Road to Sakura Genesis from the 28th to April 3rd. From there, Sakura Genesis on April 4th. Death Vegas Invitational on Thursday, April 16th.
That's part of WrestleMania.
What?
That's part of WrestleMania week, so.
Yeah, 16th, yeah. Road Wrestling Dantaku, April 19th to the 24th. And then I think Wrestling Dantaku, Wrestling Red Zone, the 25th. Road to Wrestling Dantaku continues 26th to the 27th. And still Road. Man, that long road. They just broke it up a couple times.
I hate that when they split it up.
Well, it's like a special show. It's like Road to Wrestling Dantaku 26 Wrestling. He's in no Kuni.
Yeah.
Another show. Oh, they messed it up again. April 30th to April 1st.
Come on, New Japan guys. Come on, fix the English league.
Wrestling Dantaku May 3rd to May 4th. So, guys, a lot going on if you're into the New Japan stuff.
I do like that Dantaku's 2 nights, by the way.
Yeah, I did see that. It's not usually 2 nights, right?
The last couple of years has been. Mostly it's not because they always do May 3rd, but like the last couple of years has been 2 nights. Which I kind of like, but kind of hate same time. Which I'm okay with. Hey, it's on Star Wars Day, Sam.
May the 4th be with you. That means we're going to be at least a year away from the re-release of the original unaltered version of Star Wars.
Yep. There's your Star Wars facts, everybody. And Mario 10 was just 9 days ago. 9 days! 9 days!
9 days! And then we could go off on a tangent. We're going to have to do an ATR episode when we don't talk this because a month as of this episode drops was the 30th anniversary of Pokemon.
Holy shit.
That one hit me.
Tell us your age, Phil. Tell us your age.
Regardless. New Japan Cup.
Woo.
How were there any other shows you want to run down? Or we can focus on New Japan Cup solely right now.
Let me see. Well, February's kind of late now.
Yeah, we won't talk about that then.
We'll just go right in the March. We'll go from the anniversary show. So I'll talk about the New Japan, like the stuff, and then I'll run over the anniversary card real quick. So as we're recording, we got the semifinals tomorrow, or today as this drops, and then Saturday, like Sam says, the finals. So the 24 men are Yu Moore, Gray O'Con, Drummer get to buy, Aaron Wolf, Don Foley, Shinkagi get to buy, Taiji, Ren Narita, Kojima get to buy. It was supposed to be Ishii, but Kojima replaced him because of injury. Alpha Tasmo, Bono, and Hinari get to buy the second round. Yoshihashi, Jake Lee, Hiroki Go get the second round buy. Oscar, Cal Newham, Hard Jackson, who get to buy. Shota Uno, Chase Owens, Yuri Takahashi, who for some fucking reason got to buy to the second round. Yuta Ice, Wright Owe, and Saxon Jr. gets a buy the second round. Honestly, just make it 32. Remember that one year saying they did 48? That 2023 one. Remember me and you were like trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
He's like almost every second and third person got a buy. It's like, I hate this. So the first round matches are on March 4th. Yu Moore defeat Gray O'Con, and Don Foley defeating Aaron Wolf. Yes, I said that. You heard that correctly. Don Foley beat Aaron Wolf. What the fuck? On March 5th, Ren Reed defeating Taichi, and Bone Oleg defeat Alpha Tasmo. And I'll do our ratings after I read each round. On March 16th, anniversary show, which I'll get to in a second once I actually finish the New Japan Cup stuff. Jake Lee defeat Yoshihashi, so he'll face Goto in the second round. By the way, Yumura would face Molly in the second round. Foley would face Shingo in the second round. Narita and Kojima in the second round, and Oleg and Hinari in the second round. Calvin would defeat Oscar, so he'll face Harley Jackson in the second round. Sho Uno defeat Chase Owens. Let's be honest, we all know Uno's win that first round match. So he'll face Yujiro in the second round. Again, another easy way to the quarterfinals, just gotta be honest. And right, only way to beat Yuta Ice, so he'll face for the third year in a row his DMDK partner, Zack Sabre Jr. So you more Gray O'Con 7 out of 10. Again, thanks God for reading that reading for me. Don Foley Airwolf 3 out of 10. Rinneria Taichi 3 out of 10. Oleg for Fantastic 7 out of 10. That was a really fun match. Jiko Yoshihashi 6 out of 10. Oscar Kalnum 6 out of 10. Uno Chase Owens 2 out of 10. And Ryan Oleg for Yuta Ice was 7 out of 10. So anything with 7 out of 10, just go watch. So second round on March 10th, Hugh Moore defeat Drew Maloney. She would have cut you Don Ballet. On March 12th, we have Brandon Reed defeats Joshi Kojima, which, let's be honest, that was pretty much an easy win for him. And Bon Oleg defeating Hinari. And by the way, Bon Oleg is a double champion, by the way. He's 1/3 the never 0.6 tag champs and strong 0.8 champion. He beat Ishii in a really fun meat slapping match. On March 13th, Hiroko defeating Jake Lee. Kamunu defeating Harley Jackson. On March 14th, Sho Uno defeating Yu Takahashi and Zack Sabre Jr. Anyway, so second round reigns, Yu Moore Maloney 8 out of 10. That's an Ethan Beck. Shingo for Dunflay, a 5 out of 10. Narita for Kojima, 2 out of 10. Oleg for Zanari, 8 out of 10. Ethan Beck. Goto first Jake Lee, 6 out of 10. Noom first Hard Jackson, 7 out of 10. Shota Un first Yujiro, a 6 out of 10. And Ryan Oleg for Zack Sabre Jr., 9 out of 10. That was so far my match of the tournament. So we go to the quarterfinals. That was March 15th and 17th. So March 15th, Yu Moore defeating. Wait, am I reading this right? Defeating Shingo Takagi. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. And Bono defeating Narita. And on March 17th, Kaono defeated Hiroki Goto. And Shota Uma defeats Zack Sabre Jr. So that's two New Japan Cup winners going back to back, not winning. So quarterfinal matches, Yu Moore for Shingo Takagi, 8 out of 10, Ethan Beck. Oleg for Narita, 5 out of 10. Kano for Hiroki Goto, 6 out of 10. And Umino for Zack Sabre Jr., also a 9 out of 10. That's also an Ethan Beck. So now we up to the semifinals on March 20th. That'll be tomorrow as we're recording, but today once the episodes drop. Yu Moore versus Oleg and Umino take Kano versus Shota Umino. So if you heard my predictions, I remember my 2026 New Japan predictions. I had either Yu Moore, Oleg, or Umino winning the New Japan Cup. I still haven't, but if I had to choose a winner, I'm gonna go with Yu Moore versus Umino in the finals.
Interesting. What did I give? Because I know I said on the last episode, and because I know the moment I give any information, you're just like, I'm writing that down.
Oh, you messaged me on Discord. You said because on the episode with Scott, you said you had Oleg and Umino, and then you messaged me with the same link.
Did I have that? Hold on. I need to find
Yeah,
it.
you messaged me on Discord. Because I was giving you the update on the semifinals.
All right, you said mine is Yamura and Umino semifinals.
Yeah, just give me an update. Because
Yeah, where's
that was
mine?
the first one. It's yours should be right above mine.
No, it's only the Rolls Royce.
God damn it! Hold on.
It was on the episode. That's why I was curious because I'm like, I feel like mine was pretty close to what I had.
Yes,
It's here.
it's had. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad with any of these. So we are getting a first time winner, which is actually kind of nice.
Mhm.
First time, well, I don't think Philly won it last year, but and Suji was a couple years ago. But honestly, this one of these years, I wouldn't be mad. Honestly, who won out of the four? The reason I don't see Olega fans is just because where he's got 2 titles. I mean, hey, strap him up if you want to make him IWGP champion. That could be a fun match, him and Suji. Listen, but yeah, I'm gonna say you more and Umno. Time to push the young guys.
Yeah, I could see that.
Out of the four, though, I just don't see Newham. If I had to go in order, I say Umor first, Umino, Oleg, and then Newham. Count Newham would be the bottom for me.
Cal, I can see in the future,
Yeah,
but I don't think he's there yet.
and it's fine. I like how the semifinal or quarterfinal matches were basically 2 old world top matches. Because remember, Goto and Newham had that match at Wrestling Dontaku.
Yeah.
And then Sabre and Umino had that at Wrestle Kingdom. So,
Mm-hmm.
so the finals semifinals take place tomorrow. Well, today's and then Saturday is the final. So by next episode, we should know the full winner. And the winner will meet Suji at Sakura Genesis for the IWGP Heavyweight title, which they got. We're gonna keep saying this. They brought the title back. So, and by the way, they did say. I think I can't remember if we talked on the air or not, but the the Intercontinental title they briefly brought back just to put everybody who held the World Heavyweight title in that lineage. So Zack Sabre Jr., Goto, Naito, everybody basically whoever held the World Heavyweight title basically got put into the Heavyweight and Intercontinental title lineage.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, Ospreay won it, Takeshita won it, even though the belt wasn't there. Which I'm okay. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm not complaining. Takeshita came Intercontinental champion without fully winning it.
Yeah.
Do you like 24 minutes then, or do you think they should go with 16, 32, or
If you were to, I would stick no more than 24. I think due to the size of the roster right now, I think you need to probably shrink it to 16.
mm-hmm. The 24? I mean, because if if you did the normal way, like the Battle Los Angeles tournament, where you start with 24, because then you get it, because the follows you end up with a triple threat, so that's why a lot of the guys got second round buys, so they try to make it like a single elimination, which I get, but sometimes you get changed. But yeah, now I'm thinking about you know what, 24 is a good number.
Yeah, well, again, especially if they've like dumbed the number. I say dumb the number down, but like they've lost a lot of guys from their roster.
Yeah,
and they're gonna keep hemorrhaging, especially like right now. Obviously, Evil is one that's going. You know, rumored to go to WWE, and Takahashi, another one rumored to go.
Takahashi.
What?
You said Tanahashi. It's Hiromu. That's might be going to WWE.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
What a heel turn from the president of New Japan going to WWE.
Yeah. I say Takahashi or Tanahashi?
You said Tanahashi the first time, so.
Oh, but I said Takahashi. I get those names confused.
To be fair, it's almost the same. Just switch the K with the N. So.
Exactly. But regardless, they are they're running low on talent.
So yeah, I think 24 is okay. I'm okay with that. If they had a roster like a couple years ago, oh yeah, fuck yeah, put 32.
Or you keep it small and make what's it called? Feel special. G1.
Yeah. What 16?
Yeah, go to 16 and then make this BOG1 feel a little bigger because hey, our roster's smaller, so everyone has an opportunity to step up. Plus, we're gonna bring some other people in.
The last time, actually, I'm going to look up before we move on. Before I get to the anniversary results, I'm going to see the last time they actually did a 16 New Japan Cup. I'm kind of curious now. So the last time they did a 16-person was it 2018 when Zack Sabre Jr. won. Because 2019 was 32. 2020 was... How many people were in that one? Doesn't even tell me. I think this one was also 32. Yeah, that one was also 32. 2021, that was... Can't remember how many... 2022 was the 48 wrestler tournament. That I hate that. I like New Japan Cup, but that bracket was so confusing.
Yeah. So, Sakura Genesis coming up on the 4th. We're going to try to get that in somehow. I need to go back and still watch New Beginning, both in Osaka and US.
That USA show was really good. 6 even picks on that one. But in the first show, I'll run down super quick. So, opening match was Unbound Company of Drumroll and Decade Guy defeat Miss Raging U More 5 minutes 55 seconds for Direct Killer. 8-man tag match United Party defeating Hiroki Goto, Oleg, Toriano, and Tetsu Matsumoto 7 minutes 3 seconds for Grand Tarantula. Zack Sabre of DMDK defeating U2 Ice and Ghetto 4 minutes 41 seconds Japanese leg rope clutch hold. Tag match Yusuji Shinokage defeating Don Foley Kamura 5:23 seconds via Gene Buster. Anniversary 10-man tag Hellster Torture defeating Kojima, Shiro Airwolf, Tetsu Fujinami, and Leona. Element 17 seconds via Pimp Juice. And then the 2 virtual matches, like I talked about earlier, Jake Lee defeating Yoshihashi 14 minutes 6 seconds front choke, and then Counter beating Oscar 11 minutes 15 seconds for Excalibur. No, not the human. That's his finisher name. For the junior heavyweight tag title match, junior tag team titles, Unbound Company for Robert X Hajish Mori, by which Robbie X deserves the title, by the way, defeating the Ichiban Sweet Boys at 14 minutes 55 seconds for X Express. Ironically, they were actually in the same building as New Year's Dash, so little full circle for Robbie X, but good for him for winning the junior tag title. And speaking of junior title, remember they used to do the champ versus champion match, like the junior against the heavyweight? They didn't do They haven't done. They kind of slowly got away from that. So Doki retains the junior title match to 19 minutes and 35 seconds for suplex De La Luna. So on the show, I would say just watch the junior weight tag title match in Newham and Oscar. That's really all you need to watch from that show.
All right.
Ta-da.
All right. Well, I am trying to I was looking for the TNA ratings. That was kind of what I wanted to because I think everything else in New Japan, we'll talk about New Japan Cup results in the coming weeks and who challenges the champion. But TNA, they've been on the up with their ratings. I remember when they were on Access TV, they were pulling in maybe 5 figures, like 25,000 or something like that. It was
something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're pulling in 200. This was from last week. Corner WrestleNomics with data from Programming Inside of the March 12th episode of Impact drew an average of 259,000 viewers, a 4% increase from the previous 249. Kind of shocked.
Me too.
Great. I mean, I wish. Here's the thing. I know that's not high, but compared to what people watch TV for anymore, here's a question for you, and maybe you don't know the answer. Because yes, the demo is one thing, but you're on AMC. How many people with streaming services are now going to AMC to watch a movie or television?
Not many.
Yeah, exactly. Live television, and I told Scott this is one of the reasons I had live TV for a little bit, to watch football, to watch hockey, to watch live sports, live events. Outside of that, I don't care. But that's big. I wonder if it's going to push buyers for TNA Plus, especially with next week we got Sacrifice.
Oh god, that's right. Yeah, well, because they don't have the ratings for the AMC Plus too. So There's a lot of streaming services. I know there's too many to remember, but TNA's doing some good numbers with AMC. So
yeah. At some point, Scott said it. I kind of said it too a long time ago. At some point, everyone's gonna have a streaming service, and they're all gonna be bundled in, and it's gonna just be like, well, why didn't I just keep cable?
might as well. I still got cable.
I don't want to pay for it. I don't watch TV a lot, so it's really wrestling and other sporting things. I'm very picky with my movies and music and whatnot, so I always have to watch what I want to watch.
Me too.
I'm not. I don't know who goes on television anymore and just flips through a channel on like a Tuesday to find something to watch.
Not many people. Guess you got Netflix and stuff, so you can just be like, click.
I'm gonna go through my wish list and see what I don't want to watch, and then spend 3 hours figuring out what you don't want to watch. And like, oh, I guess it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've done that.
I think everybody has at least once.
Mm-hmm. Done that way too much. I was just scrolling through. It has been quiet, like we did. I had the one short from TNA getting a deal with WBD and Eurosport India, where they're going to be streaming overseas, not just India too. I think it's like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, that general vicinity.
Yeah, that area.
And I'm not too familiar with how popular that brand is, but I hope it grows them. Because, I mean, the more wrestling in the everyone else's eyes, the greater the product grows. And, yeah, everyone's happy.
And then NXT now needs to get a streaming service because they're on YouTube. Well, they're PLEs, I should say, to clarify.
We all know the answer to what needs to happen. It just will never happen again.
Bring back the WWE Network.
Yeah. So next weekend, we're debating to do the Bedlam in the Bank. We're either going to do Sacrifice or we're going to do Global Wars, which is between Ring of Honor and Maple Leaf Pro. And Maple Leaf Pro we haven't talked about in a while.
These are the first 2 shows of the year.
Do they have a TV or a weekly show planned yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. Because I've liked their presentation, and I've liked what I've seen.
Me too. Well, it's got more.
Yeah. I need to go probably watch those when I get a second.
They had some non-televised like state fairs and stuff, but it hasn't been like televised or anything yet. But hopefully they get something soon. And also, remember MLW Fusion?
Yes.
That's making a comeback.
I did see that.
But yeah, Maple Leaf Pro, they got their first 2 shows of the year. They got the one with Ring of Honor that Friday, and then this Saturday they got their own Uprising show again.
All right. Well, I guess we'll be keeping an eye out on that. And then NWA hasn't done anything outside of the Crockett Cup, so I don't know.
That's the only time I really watch NWA's for the Crockett Cup, just at teams.
Yeah, there was a point where I thought they were gonna, something was gonna happen. Kind of utilize that as like a territory thing, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I think it's kind of slow. Not much going on. Anything else you want to cover while we're here? It's gonna be a short episode.
No, I think that's for some of the stuff I want to wait for till all four is like I'll just briefly mention the OVW stuff. Actually, we'll just talk about it now, and we'll get John and Scott spin next week. So, it's kind of old news now. Not in that way, but just where. So, if you didn't see the video, I'll try to briefly describe it as best I can. So, it was Tony Evans, and I forget who the rest of them. I don't watch OVW much, and honestly, I don't really care to watch it, honestly. So, the referee was Dallas Edwards, and one wrestler came up top rope, like, the spot was like, oh, referee bump, okay. So, he hovered over him. I think he hit his head off the mat, he smoked his head off the thing. So he started having a seizure, and then Tony Evans basically just kicks him away, and it just kept going to spot. Like nobody bothered to stop until a couple minutes after. So, but he is out of the hospital, I guess. So, and his mother didn't even know. She said she found it from a family friend.
Oh wow.
That was in the audience when that happened. So, but and his girlfriend put out sent Fightful statement and Sean Rice if you've seen it. But yeah, that's just honestly, all those wrestlers need to get in trouble. Like they did, I don't know. It's fucking disgusting, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I probably will. And when I do, we can discuss it with the boys. Maybe that'll be a live show. I mean, it's going to have to be because next three shows of the next month will be live. So again, guys, don't forget next week's our 200th episode, and then WrestleMania picks show final bout. Oh, that's the other thing that's going to be happening. Stand and Deliver. It's going to be happening the 4th, so we'll probably do our picks on the live show for the 200th episode as well.
Yeah, and then our rule is so basically any matches we talk about on the live show, once it's off recording, that's anything that gets added after that goes in the garbage. Because we used to add them every time they add a match, but it just got too hectic, especially with the AEW stuff.
I feel like going into the future, we're talking about this. In the future, I think, especially with how AEW is, I'm not sure how TNA has been, but pre-show matches shouldn't count because of how many matches we count half the time. WWE doesn't do them, so it don't matter anymore. But
no, WWE and NXT really ever do them.
But just something to discuss.
We thought we were going to get it at the Rumble, but it turns out it's just for the live audience. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ethan. I guess we will call it quits here. Can you tell people where they can find you at?
So you can find me as Twitter as Ethan_Black15. That's the wrestling one. And then Ethan Black, that _Black ATR. That's just my personal one where I just mostly post hockey stuff. Keep an eye out on the live in the next, probably during Stanley Cup, on my live stream the final. Don't know yet. So that's still a couple months away. So Body's Come Down There, you can follow me on there, pwmania.com, Turnbuckle Times, where you can follow me, and then ATR stuff for the Japan stuff, which I gotta get caught back up. So, and then of course on here is ATR's War. So
yeah, you can find me as the SOB official on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We have a Discord. We're on all streaming platforms. If you cannot find us on there, let us know. We'll put ourselves on there. Please leave a comment, review, tell people why Bedlam Media and Above the Ring is a podcast. If you're choosing, why they should listen to us as well. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We are live for the next month. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.